Hello and welcome to Scarredland's Sins of Shelzar. This is our special GenCon installment. We're hanging out playing some Scarredlands published by Onyx Path Publishing. It is their 5th edition OGL setting, and I work as the line developer. The current campaign is set in the city of Shelzar on the southern coast of Gelspad, a trading port, a holy city of the storm god Enkili, and basically a place where just about anything goes for the right price. And so normally, our adventurers spend their time in the seedier neighborhoods of Shelzar trying to earn some coin, but recently, due to a combination of needing some money, wanting to build a little bit of clout with their contact, Mistress Jasmine, who works at the Balsamus Bliss, a brothel in Shelzar, and also to get the heat off, as they may have murdered several city guards in an aggressive misunderstanding, I believe, was the situation. But nevertheless, they needed to get away from Shelzar for a few days. So they took a quest to go to the sands of the north and retrieve the eyes of a sandstone basilisk for Jasmine, which they managed to do successfully. However, while returning home, they encountered a roving band of Sutak who attacked the party. Now, most of the Sutak have been dispatched, but they had a flame priest with them. And just as they were on the verge of defeating the flame priest called out to their titanic master for aid and was pulled under the sand along with Lulu. Does that sound like an accurate representation of the story so far?
Yeah.
That's sad. We lost Lulu.
Well, let's start this off with let's have an athletics check from Lulu, please. And I'm going to need you to make that check. Now, you're raging, right?
I am raging.
Okay,
hard.
So that will cancel the disadvantage you would have on this check because you are under sand while you're making it.
Can I use my one advantage?
You already had advantage because it was canceled out, so nope.
You said athletics?
Yep.
Do I get anything for raging?
Let's do all your strength checks.
Okay. So then I am at 9 plus 2, 11.
All right, excellent. So you start wrestling as the sand is pouring in around you and trying to break free of the grasp of whatever has gotten a hold of you. You're not even quite sure what it is, but it is hot and it is painful. And in your flailing, you do manage to get a handful of mane, basically, of Sutak mane, just as you are pulled free and separated from the flame priest. Now, the rest of you were up on the top. What were you doing? What did you do as soon as Lulu got pulled underground?
Me and Breck were digging through the sand for a bit, trying to find her. But I think after a couple seconds, I just gave up and I started looting the bodies of the Sutek. And I was like, well, too bad, she'll be missed.
All right, and Breck, are you still digging?
Yeah, Breck's still going. And he's like, Lulu! And then dig.
All right,
Catherine is going to be with Breck because she knows that you could very easily fall down a hole here.
She will be missed.
God damn.
All right.
Hey, someone needs to collect the loot. It's all right.
Charlie, what are you doing? I went ahead and moved you up there. Are you staying back where you were, or are you moving up to the group?
Sorry, I'm juggling a lot of windows here. I'll go up by there. I'm just gonna kind of wait.
Okay, and
I'm pretty sure Charlotte asked me what happened because I was the only one that really saw it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still in a sense of sloth, but I did respond.
Well, you repeated whatever they said.
Yes, yeah. Like, this happened.
Holland got a weird look on their face.
I said,
and then I'm going to ask you to please explain.
And are you going to run up there, Holland, or are you going to stay back?
Yeah. I'll run up. I want to loot, too, so.
Are you running up to loot the bodies, or are you running up to the group to explain? Because there's a whole string of bodies.
I can do both. I can multitask. I can loot while I, explain what it means.
All right, right. So go ahead and explain what it means while you are
I don't know what it means. You still need to tell me.
Oh, of course. Alan begins explaining while Alan and Haiku can both go ahead and make intelligence investigation checks for me. So what Alan...
Do we have advantage because it's our birthday week?
One more time.
No.
It's okay. I got a 20.
Nice.
Not natural.
Oh, snap.
So it's investigation?
Yep.
Yeah, I got an 18 plus 2.
Sweet.
I got 12 plus. My thing is stuck. Let me reload my.
Oh, you're D&D Beyond? Just let me know when you get it. In the meantime, though, what Alan is able to explain to you, you were asking her what exactly about the Sutak?
What he said, and I got 14.
Oh, yeah, he had called out for his Titanic master, Thulkus, for aid.
Mm-hmm.
And she probably spits when she says Thulkus, too.
I will.
With your results, Alan, you find each of them is carrying a coin purse that has 50 gold worth of gems in it.
Cool.
So you're able to loot the 4 bodies that are closest to you, while Haiku, you get that from the other 2 that are closer to you. But Haiku, you also find on one of them, they're carrying a scroll of some sort, written in a language that you probably don't recognize. What languages do you speak?
Deep speech, Infernal, Ladine, and Shelzari.
Okay.
Which is common here.
All right, yeah. So, no, you don't recognize this at all.
Okay.
What's it written in?
You don't see it yet. So you don't know.
Yeah.
I got it, and I'm gonna put
I
it
have
in
my
my
eye
pocket.
on you.
I put it in my pocket.
What's
Go
that?
ahead and make a sleight of hand check if you don't mind there, Haiku.
All right, come on. Oh shit! That's a natural 20.
No! This is not fair.
You slide the scroll into your pocket with none the wiser.
Oh shit!
And just as you do, as Alan is putting the last of the pouches probably on her belt, there is a rumbling noise, and I'm going to need everyone who's standing within 10 feet of this square to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Not in that I thought so, but I clicked in at the last moment.
Yeah, you're just at the edge of it.
And you knew
I got kicked out of Astro. Am I in this?
A dex save. Yeah. No, you're not.
Okay.
Is Ithrin in that square?
Yes.
Yes.
I got a 4.
Is Breck? I don't see it.
Yes.
Ithrin, Breck, Charlung, Tan, and Charlie.
14.
16.
You said dexterity?
Yep.
18.
All right. None of you gets blown over by this or slips and falls, with the possible exception of Breck. What did you get, Breck?
8. 8 falls.
Yeah. Breck sort of slides down about knee deep in the sand in the hole that is created when Lulu comes blasting out of the ground, almost as if she's been like blown out like a geyser. And Lulu, you're going to suffer.
That's it. That's a sentence.
3.
No.
Quick, does anyone know Featherfall?
I do. I think I do. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I was waiting for a moment like this.
Oh my gosh.
Damn it. Nope, that's my other character. Thought I had it.
You take 3 points of bashing as you fly 20 feet in the air and then land back on the ground.
Okay.
And you see, aside from like the burned skin and blood on Lulu, you see she has a handful of long black hair.
Brett goes, "We are victorious."
Are you okay, Lulu?
Where am I?
Lulu, you're back. I was worried sick.
I know how you worry.
Breck's gonna run over and cast Prestidigitation on her. Like, "Are you okay?" Whoosh.
Right.
No worms this time.
Thank God. Breck like shudders when you say words.
You also
Do I know anything that I should tell them about? I'm pretty sure I was probably pretty unaware of what was happening other than getting out of the hole.
Yeah, that you felt. I mean, you were completely surrounded by sand falling in on you. You could barely move. But you're pretty sure that hair that you grabbed is from the Flame Priest.
I got a little piece of him, guys.
Good.
Is there any?
Were you gonna ask something?
I was just wondering if there's any kind of spell we could do to find him if we have his body hair.
Find object. If it's like find, like the hair on the object, you know.
No,
Find where the hair comes from.
It'd be a locate creature, or you could also possibly use someone to scry their location using the hair as a material component for that.
Interesting.
Maybe Jasmine will have some.
But that wouldn't it wouldn't scry across planes. So.
That's true. But based on them getting pulled through the ground, you're not entirely sure he went to another plane.
Sure.
Chances are fairly good he didn't. Like, planar travel is something that people are aware exists in Scarred Lands, but it doesn't happen.
Uncommon. All right.
Yeah. Doesn't happen unless the gods are the ones doing it.
Well, I'm going to keep this hair then.
Well, I mean, that's why I was thinking, he called out to a Titan or whatever. Those are like titanic powers. So.
Oh, yeah. I mean, theoretically, though, none of the Titans should have their shit together well enough to move somebody around plane to plane.
All right.
You hope. If they do, you have much different problems.
All right.
All right, cool. So please note on your character, Lulu, that you have that hair from the Sutak Flame Priest in episode 8. And what would you like to do from here on out?
Let's get back.
I'm going to ask Aland and Haiku what they found on the corpses.
Just some money.
Nice.
I like
were they carrying much?
Ways. But yeah, just money. It's just like,
I just kind of smile.
what a punchable face.
All right, now some of you were pretty beat up. And
after Lulu gets back, Charlung probably looks less beat up, but not physically, like just emotionally, yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Were you going to try to squeeze in a rest, do any sort of healing, anything along those lines before you started heading back out?
I would appreciate some healing because I'm down 10 hit points.
I got you.
I've been resting, so I feel like
I'm down about 20, and I would like some too.
Can we just take a rest? We were like setting up camp, right? When we got.
We were breaking camp.
We were
breaking camp.
If we can travel, if we still have time, we can get home and rest in our own beds.
I mean, you can take a short rest for stuff like
we can spend hit dice. Yeah,
and gaining whatever features.
Hour,
right?
Yeah, if we use our healing spells, then we'll be out of spells if something else happens.
Well, could the two of us take a short rest in the wagons? Well,
yeah.
Well, traveling.
I'm also pretty injured.
You can come in my wagon.
Yeah, I mean, if you're riding in a wagon, you can take a short rest. Sure.
Okay. I'm going in the wagon too.
I don't know how much
who's
hope
pulling it
pull, but I'm with my donkey.
Breck will pull a wagon.
I have a level of exhaustion too. Just remember we woke up and we had.
Just get in the wagon, guys. We'll pull it.
A short rest won't do anything for the level of exhaustion.
No, but I'm saying I was going to be in the wagon. I don't know that it matters for exhaustion though either, does it?
No, you need a long rest to cure exhaustion.
No, I'm asking, does it matter if I'm walking?
Oh, no, it does not. So
Breck's totally smack talking Alan like, I'm going to race you.
What's your strength, Alan?
My strength is +4.
Okay, so 19.
15, 19.
All right. So as you're pulling the wagon along, I mean, it's still difficult.
I'm not in the wagon, by the way.
It's going to
alongside.
Actually, 17 is +2. It was for saving throws that is +4.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're pulling it along. It's very slow going. Like you're having to pull against the sand. The weight of the wagon is pushing the wagon down in deeper. You don't have like water to pour down on the sand to make it slide easier. It's going to take you probably twice as long to cover the distance while you're pulling it.
Okay.
But it's only for an hour that you have to.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I asked Charlie if she has any kind of song that can make me go faster.
Yeah, so the way a short rest works, you can spend up to your level, which is your hit dice, to roll your hit dice to heal. So, yeah, right?
I thought it was only half your level.
Yeah, you can spend up to half your level on a short rest, I believe.
Round up or down?
Round up.
All right,
and then,
so we can do 2.
The other thing is that each hit die you roll, you also add your Constitution modifier to how much you gain back.
Yeah.
How do you find out what your hit die is?
Yeah,
it's your hit dice
it's based on your class
level, and then your hit die is based on your class. So if it should say right on D&D Beyond what your hit die is if you click on your hit points.
Yeah, click short rest, and then it says, for me, it says Barbarian hit die 1d12 +2, total of 3. So I get to roll 3 d12s and add 2 each time.
Nice.
Yeah, up to 3. And you can spend your whole level on hit dice. Look at that. Who knew?
Sure, thought it was half. I think that's your fault, Travis.
Probably is.
Since I'm like walking alongside, that would count as like light activity, right? So I can just take the benefits of a long rest, right?
No.
No? Okay.
Walking is not like you can't walk and take a short rest.
No, because like I got that the Path of the Moon thing for Warlock where I don't have to sleep anymore.
Right, yeah. If you're walking, that's too intensive an activity.
Gotcha.
Especially if you're walking through like hot ass desert.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna take second wind and it's actually per short rest. Never mind. I'm not taking a short rest. Oh no, once per short rest you can use a bonus action. So I can roll 1d10 +3 and gain that back in life, right? Even though I'm not resting?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll do that.
And then you gain the ability to do that again when you take another short rest.
Cool.
Colin's so hardcore. She's like, I'm pulling this cart, I'm handling business, healing myself.
I'm an independent mayor.
I see that.
I have a couple spell slots if someone needs me to top them up after the rest.
Me.
That's awesome. Thank you, Ithrin.
I need it.
I'm good.
Okay.
I heal it.
Pretty I took a lot of punches right to the face, guys. I took a whole firewall. I ate a firewall, legitimately.
All right. I will use one of my second level spells on you.
Thank you.
So that is 2 plus 7 is 9 plus another 2, 11 points.
Oh my gosh, that was better than my short rest.
That happens. All right.
Oh, thank you.
And let's have Alan roll a d20 for me.
16. Do I add anything to it?
Nope, just needed a straight die roll.
Why?
Don't end up encounters. Yes.
Don't worry your pretty little mane about it. So you continue on through the desert for the next hour. It's a relatively uneventful journey. But there are those of you who currently have a level of exhaustion, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of you... so who is walking and does not have a level of exhaustion?
Me.
All right. I need the two of you to make Constitution saving throws, please, at difficulty 12. The rest of you will make your Constitution...
Exhaustion?
Yes.
I can't get exhausted from heat.
No, then you're fine.
You wanted me to roll too, right?
Corey said
Yep.
you're walking too.
Ooh,
I'm going to use my
a
advantage there.
that's a nat 1.
Awesome. All right.
Use your advantage, Mike.
Nah, it's more fun this way.
All right. You take 2 levels of exhaustion as the heat is really kicking the crap out of you. I need everyone else to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Yay! 14.
Woohoo! 17.
All right.
13.
When you said DC 10, I rolled a 10, so that might
All right. No, your Constitution is... Yeah, okay. Oh,
You roll a d20 and then...
yeah.
It was funny because I rolled a 10 and I got a 2, and I was like, wait a second.
Gotcha, okay. So what was your total then?
10.
Oh, beautiful. All right. So yeah, nobody else gains any additional exhaustion. And you're moving along. And now you do see there's an area off a bit to the west. It would probably be about an hour or so out of the way. But it looks like it would be secure enough to sit down and like go over the things you've got, take a rest, or you can just keep pressing forth. It's kind of like a rocky sort of, I guess, pile of stones. Doesn't look like it's like deliberately placed or anything.
As I'm like so tired and exhausted, I'm like slumped over and I'm looking at like Breck and I'm like, man, I'm so fast. Look at me. I'm so fast. Look at me.
I roll.
You can't see me.
So, do you guys want to take a long rest, or you want to make it back?
How far are we out from where we're going?
You're still probably 8 hours of travel from Shelzar.
So we should probably long rest.
Man, no, I can do this all day. Let's go. Let's go.
I like
literally melted.
I'm gonna get out of the cart and pick him up and just put him in there, and he can have his intense moment in the cart.
I'll control water and make him an iced tea.
Is he back in the cart with me?
If you're in my cart, he's in the cart with you.
Oh, I could just. I'm not doing nothing. I could just hold on to that right there. You can try to move the sloth. It won't move.
Off attack.
You got a cuddle buddy now.
Which works wonders for the desert, the dry ass desert heat.
Are we hitting horns? Are we hitting horns right now?
Yeah,
You know when you like it's summer and you sit
Are
in a
you
leather
lust or
chair?
sloth? Oh my goodness, Tan.
So you turn and start making your way towards this sort of rocky growth.
Feel like an oasis, kind of.
There's no water, but there's shade, and it looks like it's probably somewhat defensible.
Cool.
And while you're down there, you go in and start setting up camp. What is there anything in specific that you're doing to set up the camp here?
I'm putting the alarms around again.
Okay.
I'll send my hawk out to just do laps. Let us know if it sees anything.
Go ahead and give me that intelligence check for the alarm.
Okay. $10.
All right. And that was including your proficiency bonus for your tools?
No. So what do I...
You don't have Tinker's Tools or Thieves' Tools as a proficiency, right?
I do have Tinker's Tools.
Okay, then yeah, that would apply. So it'd be a 12.
Yes, 12.
Go ahead and give me a perception check for your bird there, Breck.
Yeah, 16 plus 4 is 20.
And again, the area itself doesn't seem to be very active at the moment, though there is wildlife moving here. So you don't suspect there are any Sutak in the immediate area.
Are there any animals besides Breck's hawk around that I could cast Beast Sense on and have it go look around?
No.
Okay.
Nothing nearby unless you wanted to like summon something.
Can I summon with that? I don't think I have any summoning abilities. I think it has to be there.
No, you'd have to use a different spell.
Yeah, I don't have anything for that.
You could leave some food out, see what comes, Lulu.
I mean,
leave those cookies.
I could take wild shape.
Yeah,
that sounds fun.
You're a willing beast, and I can see through your eyes if you want.
Can I use that line?
She's not beastly enough already.
Wink, Rachel.
Yeah. Should I turn into a bird or something else?
Dealer's choice.
I'll turn into a bird.
Be nice to my hawk, Ithrin.
Is there any way to
Very
turn
sensitive.
into a beetle to dig in the sand?
She's sand traumatized.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wanted to correct. I don't have Tinker's Tools. I have Smith's Tools. So it's 10. No.
So it's 10? Okay, thank you.
But yeah, so I will take the form of a bird. I'd also sort of fly around.
When you take the form of a bird, is it like Hubaba from Spirited Away, where you keep your mouse head?
And God, I hope not.
Creepy.
That'd be awesome.
No.
All right, and I'll cast Beast Sense.
If I see that, I look at Breck. I'm like, Breck, the rat turned into a bird. Does that mean she's not really a rat?
And I just go down and make eye contact. It's just wild, man. And then I just stick his head back down.
I mean, I will probably turn into a pigeon because those are the rats of the sky.
Oh,
that's fair.
Please don't get eaten.
Why don't you go ahead and give me? So I assume are you flying like the same circuit as the other bird, or are you flying like a different direction? Are you gonna try to spread out to cover more ground? What's your movement plan?
I feel like spreading out is probably a better strategy. And I will let Lulu cast Beast Sense on me, although I don't know if that will work.
Sure, I'll allow it. What's the range on Beast Sense?
Oh, I wasn't ready for that question. Hang on. It doesn't say. It says concentration up to an hour. Touch a willing beast for the duration of the spell. Use your action to see through the beast's eyes. and hear what it hears and continue to do so until your action to return to normal sense.
Okay, so you can hang on to this for like an hour.
I guess so.
So you could like scout around if you wanted to, Ithrin.
Yeah, because I believe, let me look it up. Yeah, I can stay in beast shape for 1 hour before reverting.
Okay. Are you just going straight southward, or are you going to kind of open it up and check out what's going on to the west or east of you?
My thought was to start like flying in like a widening spiral.
Okay. And you're just going to keep moving outward for 15 minutes or so, right? I guess for about a half hour or so, and then turn around?
Yeah, probably for half an hour and then like fly straight back.
All right. As you're about 20 minutes out and the rest of you are sort of setting up camp and doing your thing, let's go ahead and get a perception check. And I'll have Ithrin and Lulu both make that check.
Perception. 14.
Okay.
I got like a 5, but I have like a 10 passive perception. So whenever I roll less than that, I always feel like...
Yeah, that's not always great. And what'd you get, Ithrin, on yours?
I'm sorry, what was I supposed to roll?
Perception.
Perception.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Nice.
Okay. So you can see through Ithrin's eyes, Lulu, some sort of a structure out to the west. Like I said, when she's about 20 minutes out. So it's a bit of a ways away. Ithrin, you can actually make out, it looks like maybe a set of temple ruins. There's a series of columns that are standing in various states of disrepair. Some are shattered completely. And you see what looks like maybe it's up on some sort of risers. You see an obelisk sort of poking up into the sky.
Okay. Could I make a religion or arcana or to sort of figure out what this might have been?
Do you have history?
No.
All right, go ahead and give me a arcana check.
Okay. I mean, it's all the same. It's all a +0. I'm not very smart. 13.
The best you can come up with is that you do know that before the ancient Lydian Empire, this entire continent was controlled by the Asaatthi. And there are just numerous Asaatthi ruins laying around. Even stuff that was like ruins long before the Divine War. So this is quite possibly something like that.
Are they valuable? Like, do people find treasure in these ruins?
People do find treasure in these ruins. They also are occasionally used by Asaatthi who have refused to be redeemed in their worship of the Titans.
But this looks like a ruin.
It does look like a ruin.
Okay. I will fly back, get into my normal form, and let everybody know what I found.
All right. Now, by this point, you've all set up around or set up a camp.
I sit next to Breck and I say, Breck, when I looted those horse face people, I found this little scroll thingy, and I don't know how to read it. I don't know how to read, but maybe you do.
I'd be like, yeah, man, let me see that.
I hand her the scroll. Hand him the scroll.
So are we dwarvish? Does that help?
It does not help, actually.
I'll be like, yes, I see. I have no idea what this is, man.
I thought you were smart, and I just kind of.
Can I like try to figure it out? Can I kind of like?
You can make an intelligence check to see if you can figure out what it is.
Yes, I would like to do that, please.
And after I said that, I just kind of rolled on the ground in a bit, just like in the dirt.
So
cute.
I got a 10.
It looks like it might be actually written in Asaatthi.
Asaatthi? Oh, okay, so I'll tell him. I'll be like, do you know anyone who speaks Asaatthi?
I don't know anybody except for you guys.
Breck's gonna like eye roll, like, okay, hold on. Does anybody speak Asaatthi for no reason that I'm just really curious at this moment?
Nope.
Crickets.
I'll look at.
Are we just SOL?
Yeah, I'll look at Haiku, like, sorry, bro. I did my best.
I'm just looking at the sky now. Just on my back.
Who in general speaks Asaatthi?
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 Yeah, but like, what are their?
Who are they?
Yeah, what's the affiliation?
Were they like this?
So the Asaatthi are the snake folk. They were servants of Mormo during the Titan War. But have since, most of the Asaatthi have since denounced the Titans and joined the Redeemed Races.
And that was likely an Asaatthi temple that we saw over there?
Quite possibly.
So now that Haiku has opened the door for conversation, Breck's going to tell him like everything he knows about Asaatthi, whether he pays attention or not, because that's how we vets do it.
That's fair.
No, where did he go?
He fell asleep listening.
I see. Good. He's getting it subliminally. I can feel it.
I mean, he's got 2 levels of exhaustion, so I don't know how much he's going to be able to retain.
That's true.
Well, neither of us sleep, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to keep telling them anyway.
Maybe he should start sleeping again for that exhaustion.
Accurate.
So while we wait for him to return and I fix the cameras,
Ithrid will be like, guys, I found a thing. It's over there. It might have something to do with this scroll, because I think it's an Asaatthi ruin. There might be treasure.
I'm only down to go for a long resting first.
First thing tomorrow.
There might also be Asaatthi cultists, so that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
She said treasure, Haiku. Did you hear?
I'm back.
He's like,
having
I
connection problems.
fell asleep while you were talking to me.
Yeah, I'll say that's canon.
I wasn't listening. What?
I'm sorry, there was like a thing over there.
They said treasure, and they thought it would bring you back.
Oh shit!
Confirmed.
Where?
I guess it
Where?
worked.
At the Asaatthi temple, which probably has clues to your thing. Woo!
We have decided to wait for a long rest, I think.
How long's already asleep? Somewhere on a bedroll, like.
Yeah, I've been asleep this whole time. No.
I'm gonna go. I want to go to sleep, and then just like close my eyes really hard, and I just can't. So I'm just like, never mind.
All right.
Yeah, I think Lulu's going to sleep too then.
Charlie, you doing anything during this long rest?
No, I don't think I have anything to do.
All right. Let's go ahead and have which one of you, Breck or Haiku, is going to be the one who's being active on watch, and which one of you is going to be aiding the one who is active on watch?
I can't be the active one.
I'll do it.
Go ahead and make a perception check with advantage if you don't mind.
Ooh, good advantage. Okay, that's way helpful.
I have a question. Are there rations to be had during this long rest?
Yeah, I have the thing that
absolutely
Lulu
give
has
you
that can
some.
collect rations for people
15.
too.
Okay. Is that enough to recover my exhaustion?
Yes, you are able to get enough food to
Hooray.
recover everyone's exhaustion. Haiku's only goes down by 1 level, though.
Yeah.
And with a 15 on perception, you do notice a few things. Some scorpions come relatively close to the camp, but they're just regular scorpions, so relatively easy to shoo off. You see some birds flying. It gets more active as the sun starts to go down. It also gets cooler, a bit more tolerable. But it seems like a peaceful and quiet desert night as opposed to, a chaotically, terrifyingly quiet.
I think I've killed some scorpions to eat for later.
Right on. And is anyone changing any preparations of spells or anything like that during their long rest?
No.
All right, let's get a fresh D8 roll from Tan while we're at it.
Yeah.
I've got a 1. So that means I don't know. Do I tell people what I am? Or
It's
do
up.
you guys
No,
just
it's up
find
to you.
out? I'm Pride this time.
Oh no.
Oh, good. That worked out well
Great.
last time.
Never great.
Oh no.
So you should tell us how you wake up then.
Doing great.
Like you roll over and you just are just like, cool, I'm great.
Time to win today.
It's weird. I'm feeling extra awesome today.
Feels great to wake up a winner.
Wake up the winner.
Winning is not easy, but I do it really easily.
I have a question. So does Tan remember everything between her personalities, or is the personality like completely shut off like DID?
It's not like DID, no. It's
Okay.
It's more of like a compulsion. It's a possession that causes a compulsion.
Okay.
So
it's always her. She just has less limitations in one direction.
right.
Okay.
Kind of like which voice is driving or is whispering in her ear the whole time.
I have many gnomes on my shoulder.
Okay, got it.
Gnome decides to kill everyone else at a time, and sometimes they all die.
I love that they're gnomes and they're not devils or angels. They're gnomes.
I mean, that tracks.
And Tan believes that.
Sounds right to me. So yeah, you wake up and start, breaking your camp down. Charlie, why don't you go ahead and give me a D20 check if you don't mind.
That'll be an 11.
Excellent. Putting together the camp seems to be relatively mundane. You don't see any evidence of anything sneaking up on you.
I think Tan would tell Lulu how to have avoided what happened to her, because Tan and Lulu are to Tan are very close. So. And I would not be helping packing.
You're telling me how to not fall down a hole, eat a firewall, or get punched in the face.
Actually, everything that you did.
Yeah, you did kind of muck that up, didn't you?
Lulu's gonna smile and nod, and then just kind of hold her great axe a little closer.
I'm just gonna keep smiling, unchanged.
Right. So you head out. This time heading toward the ruins, or are you gonna?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Right.
Yep. I'll
Don't
be
we
in
have
front.
like a time? Don't we have like a time limit to get this back to Jasmine?
No.
It was supposed to be yesterday.
Oh,
Did we have a time limit? I thought she just wanted us to go get it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she specifically said like it's got to be back here by X.
oh, okay.
I thought she did. I thought that was the thing. It's like I want it by tomorrow or something.
I mean, that could have been what Breck and Lulu told you.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, that might have been. Yeah. Lulu
That's-
can't remember her own lies, so we apparently that flew out the window.
That's quite possible. All right, so you all start making your way over toward this set of ruins.
What a terrible liar. You need to practice, Lulu.
I probably do.
If Alan's saying it, I will back it.
I'm great at lying. Oh wait. Oh damn! I shouldn't have said that.
And it takes you probably about a half hour to get there
Right.
on foot. Is there anybody who's sort of being on guard or on watch as you're traveling?
I'll be at the front and like looking around, and like I said, I have my axe ready.
Right,
I'll be
go
at the
ahead.
back.
I will be too, but I'll be useless.
I'll be in the back also.
Are you in the back, Charlotte?
No, up in the front.
I'd be up
carrying
in the
my
front,
axe.
not carrying it.
Orc brothers. Or sisters, or whatever.
Partners in crime.
Sid.
Woo!
Yeah, I don't know what you call.
Orc sibs.
Yeah.
Orklings.
Worklings.
I was trying to go for like brothers in arms, but it doesn't apply. We didn't really do anything other than kill some
Oh my god.
Guards. Ellie,
guards. I'm sorry, guards.
Y'all are terrible.
I mean, I don't know. Like
We did
like
deserved it, okay?
We did just like one slice through like a pack of Sutak.
But that was fun too.
Also,
I mean,
fuck
they
the
attacked
police.
us, so-
There's that too.
I was like, yeah, they attacked us first.
We did kind of say that
Right, there you
without
go.
really saying
Yeah.
that.
I didn't hex or
Right?
anything first.
Right, no,
was
nothing.
cool.
It's all their fault always. It's everyone else's fault.
So as you're walking up on this temple, you see there are ruined columns there that once supported the temple structure. Some of them are at least partially standing, and other pieces of rubble are buried in the sand nearby. You see these wide, shallow steps, many of which are covered in sand. And this central area of the temple looks like it was maybe at one point a pool, but is now filled with sand. In the center, an obelisk. Seems to be intact, seems to have survived the elements and the ages. And you see black bulges several feet in diameter about halfway up on the side of the obelisk that is facing you. You don't see it on the other two sides you can see from where you're at.
Let's get closer.
I'll go with you. She doesn't go anywhere by herself anymore. She just falls down holes and gets chased by these massive creatures.
Hey, you fell down a hole too. I'm just saying.
She didn't fall down the hole per se.
As
Yeah.
you're closing in on the ruin, you can see that at the top of the obelisk there's a pyramid-shaped capstone that looks like it's got some stuff carved on it. Can't quite make out what it is from the ground, though.
We couldn't make it out if we could because it's in that language nobody speaks.
So
Well, it might be. You're not close enough to tell. It's a safe bet that it is in Asaatthi, but you can't read it from here.
So my plan is to go to the obelisk, invest the bulges, assuming they're not anything awful, climb the obelisk, and then take a rubbing of the writing.
I'll just
I mean-
fly up there, and I probably wouldn't tell you a plan.
I may have forgotten to mention that I know comprehend languages.
Forgot.
Oh,
Good thing we came here.
Does your natural curiosity pique you to follow that?
I mean, I can cast comprehend languages on myself.
Wait,
and
that'd be
do
great.
things.
Does the cat want a ride?
It didn't occur to me that I had it, honestly. So
Pick you up, bring you with me. Should I do that?
I can also read the paper thing too, but I have to actually like see it.
I feel like Tan wouldn't ask and would just pick up Charlie and take her
Pride
out.
Tan would not ask. Pride Tan would be like, "Wonderful, you're coming with me."
If Charlie just said she can comprehend languages, she come.
All right, so you're grabbing her up and flying over. Charlie, are you resisting at all?
Nah.
All right, so
literally just
like,
a cat.
By the neck like a cat.
She's probably like this, like
Yeah.
So the two of you fly over, and as you're flying over the top of this, I would like you each to give me a either perception or nature check.
Each of us or one?
Each of you.
It helps to hit the desk with the die.
And I'm sorry, that would be
20!
okay, excellent.
Lots of nat 20s today.
I know, right?
Perception
Like,
or survival. It's a convention blessing. That's what it is.
survival. That still doesn't help.
I would have been doing perception if that matters.
Yeah, no, not especially, but well, it affects the DC.
The cat, yeah, just take her number. Don't worry about
All right, not
The
good.
cat speaks snake.
that. Not awful, but pretty bad.
So yeah, you don't notice much of shit at all. What you notice as you're flying up, Charlie, is that this pool, this like central sanded area right here, has bulges in the sand and patterns that are common signs of a dune fish swarm.
Oh, do I know what that is? Like, can I
Yes, dune fish.
can I just Google it to see what it looks like?
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't
That can be
drop.
good. It doesn't
Don't
sound good.
drop the kitty.
The swarm never sounds good.
Right?
Dune fish are effectively land piranha.
Oh, great.
That's exactly what I thought it was going to be.
So glad we came over here.
I love it. Oh, but wait.
Thanks. I hate
love
it.
it.
Can you eat them?
You can eat
You
anything.
can try.
If you're brave enough, yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
They're vaguely lizard-like.
Oh,
Okay, so they
vaguely.
taste like chicken.
So yeah, they'd have kind of a chicken flavor to them. Asaatthi might not want to eat them because that might be a little too close to cannibalism for their tastes, but there's no Asaatthi in the party.
Oh, that's like my favorite thing.
Cannibalism?
Well, I mean, we.
Yeah.
Cannibalism?
I think Haiku needs iced tea. Does anybody else think that?
Now, the other thing that you notice as you're flying up, Charlie, is that this bulge in front of it, this black bulge on the side of the obelisk, has kind of almost like a seam in the middle of it. And it looks like it maybe held something at one point that is no
I don't
longer
see
there.
A bulge, but okay.
It's not on the map, but as you were flying up, you saw that there was about halfway up the obelisk, there was a slight black bulge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's almost like a half sphere extending out from the side of the obelisk, and like I said, it's open like a crack. Like it looks like maybe it would unhinge like a dome and open up, and something may have been in there at one point, but is no longer there. And as you arrive up at the top, you got Copperhead languages up, so you're going to just go ahead and read what it says there.
Sure thing.
Are you interacting with it in any other way? Touching it, anything like that?
Not before I read it.
Smart.
That seems smart.
I would have touched everything.
That's why you're not up there.
I feel like
Yeah,
in the
true.
back, Alan just like drawing up schematics for like a straight jacket.
That's a good idea.
Just like looking over your shoulder. Oh, that's nice. You're a good
Like,
fashion
you
designer.
Thanks.
Metal.
You're a good drawer.
As you're looking at the markings, go ahead and give me a intelligence, arcana, or history, whichever you prefer.
there any assistance that I can do?
Yeah, if Charlie is going to start like describing what the symbols mean and things like that.
I can do that. Then do I have advantage?
Yes.
Yep.
We all do.
No, from the help action. Silly.
Can I give myself bardic inspiration?
You cannot inspire yourself, unfortunately.
That is some bullshit.
You're just so cool.
Yeah, obviously, whoever wrote that never met an actual bard in real life.
Right?
I inspire myself every day.
Good job, Ken.
I got a 10.
Okay. So you're looking around, and it seems to have a series of numbers, which you're assuming are probably dates in the ancient Lydian or ancient Asaatthi calendar. They don't mean much to you, even though you comprehend the language. And you note that it says, on Mormo's decree, the stars may move. And you see that this last 5 feet or so of the obelisk actually has a number of interlocking moving parts. And you can see that on these interlocking moving parts are various points that appear to possibly indicate stars. The arrangement is nothing that you've recognized before, but your result was high enough to know that during the Titans War, the stars actually fell from the sky and had to be rehung by the gods. And when they were, the constellations were changed.
What day is it today?
Today is Dende of Tanit, right? It's like the evening leading into Dende of Tanit. Yeah.
So while they're doing that, how close are we? Can we climb up it and go see what's going on? Or
I mean, yeah, you can walk up to it and start trying to climb it if you want to.
Oh man, I'm gonna touch everything.
I'm pretty athletic, so let's do it.
All right, so you start walking up, and is anyone going up there with Lulu?
I'm just gonna keep an eye on Haiku, kind of follow him around. He seems like he has extra spunk today, so
it's the exhaustion.
I'm gonna stay where I am, but I'm gonna get my crossbow ready.
All right, Ithrin?
I think I will follow Lulu. Spot her.
All right. So
I feel like as you're all walking up, I'm just shaking my head, loading my crossbow.
Now, Charlie, did you shout anything to them about what you saw underneath?
No, I probably wouldn't have been shouting it.
Right on. So Lulu and Ithrin and Charlene, why don't you all go ahead and give me a survival or perception check?
I knew it.
Nothing about this piranha.
Can I get... No, I didn't. Why would I?
Oh no, I got a 6.
You're dead.
It sucks because my survival bonus is +4, but I rolled a 2.
Survival or what?
Survival or perception.
Oh man, you're all gonna be missed so bad.
14.
Okay.
Not too bad.
I mean, you say we're gonna be missed so bad, but what I heard is I'm gonna have fun stealing all your shit.
Yeah.
I didn't say I was gonna miss you guys.
Okay, fair.
Somebody will miss you.
That's fair. I can accept that.
And Charlene, you have 13 as well?
In general.
So you all kind of step up, and Charlie, what's your passive perception?
12.
Yeah, you probably don't notice them walking up.
What about me?
What's your passive perception?
It is wisdom. I have passed. 12.
Probably not.
Before we walk up to this obelisk, by the way, I'm casting Mage Armor.
That's a good call. All right, so you three step onto the sand. As you do,
No.
a dunefish swarm does in fact emerge.
Am I allowed to do anything while this is emerging or no?
No,
Does it start shaking and then I can do something?
No, it's basically bursting up out of the surface of the sand and attacking you.
Okay.
Sounds like we're going to roll initiative.
You will in just a moment.
Things that will always start a fight. Roll initiative. I wish that was like that in real life. Like if you're in a bar fight, you could like roll initiative to see who gets to punch each other first.
I would love if fights were that polite.
It's not my turn. Fine. Just
That would be pretty neat.
Have to listen. Wow. It's hard.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to like get really high dice rolls to hit these small fish. How big are they, Travis? With an arrow from this far?
I'll let you know in 2 shakes of sheep's tail.
Yeah.
Oh, these dune fish are swole. Look at them.
Mm.
So when you say like the piranha, so like, do they like smell blood? Do they go after movement? Do they go after sound?
Well, you'll need to make a survival check to figure that out.
Is it okay if I do that then?
Sure. Why not?
Well, that's not going to go well. I got an 8.
Yeah, you're not 100% sure what attracts them.
I'm going to ask around.
Well, once you notice that they're there and whatnot, you can, consider that perhaps. Oh, that was wrong. Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties with operating Astral today. It's not Astral, it's me. I'm not working well. All right.
Guys, it's my shirt. That's what I'm doing right now. The consequences of my actions.
That's fair.
Just in general, Sarah said she did speak what was said, and I feel like I would be highly in tune to hearing it right now.
You're right next to her, so you probably heard it.
Yeah, cool.
Right, I just can't imagine Charlie's yelling everything.
Yeah, she just
That
doesn't speaking it.
I mean, we're not talking an obelisk that's like 3 feet off the ground, right? We're talking.
Yeah, it's 20 feet up. All right,
Okay,
so
yeah, I'm just not yelling.
So everybody else, go ahead and roll initiatives.
Yes.
Everybody.
9.
6.
5.
17.
15.
I hope you guys wrote those down because he damn well doesn't hear you yet.
That's okay. I remember.
I got it right here still.
You got
still
a 5?
Fixing up.
I got the 5.
Okay. And so you got a 9, Haiku?
I got a 6.
6. We got a 9. Nobody? Am I hearing things? Tan, what did you get?
11.
Charlie?
23.
Does anybody know what Brett got?
Maybe she got the 9. Or he got the 9.
I guess, yeah, he probably did. That makes sense.
Where'd Brett go?
I don't know. Roll initiative.
Brett fall down.
All right. The first action does go to Charlie. So, Charlie, you notice this Dunefish swarm pop up out of the ground beneath you, basically making its way for Ithrin.
Why me?
First, I'm going to yell. Because now I would yell. That makes a lot of sense. And then I guess I'm going to shoot at whichever one I think is going to get to her first.
All right. I mean, they're effectively like a swarm. So, like that whole square that's there
just
is...
shoot at it?
Right. They're actually filled with probably... There's probably 50 or 60 of these little fuckers crawling around.
Okay. Well, I'm going to shoot into it with my short bow.
All right.
That's going to be a 13.
13 will hit. Go ahead and drop those damage.
4.
All right. So you pierce 2 of them together into the sand, and little red puddle starts to open up beneath them. Doesn't seem to have deterred the rest of the swarm in the slightest, however.
But it makes it more obvious that no, it's not just a sand puddle.
There we go. All right. Next up, that brings us to Lulu. What would you like to do?
Okay, so right now, are they out? Are they just shaking? What does it kind of look like?
They're like pouring out of the ground, getting ready to attack Ithrin. Like there's looks like maybe, like I said, probably 50 of them just swarming upward out of the ground.
Okay, so we're gonna throw this around. I'm gonna get out the eye from the basilisk, and I'm gonna try to get them to all look at it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, you fancy.
Living dangerously. Do you know who
I
you're
know.
surrounded by?
Well, I'm gonna get in front of everybody, so I'm gonna get in front of Ithrin, who is, I'm assuming, in front of most people. Let me look again at Asheville.
Yeah, I mean, these are kind of coming up around you all, so most of the party is behind you. Okay. Charlie and Tan are above you, so the chances of them being targeted with it are relatively slim.
All right, so I'm going to focus it on like the main part where they're all pouring out, and I'm going to make either like a loud noise or something that will attract them, or do I need to cut my hand?
I mean, you can scream and hope.
Scream and hope.
Go ahead and give me, I guess, let's do an intimidation check to see if you can get their attention.
That's all we can do some days on, just scream and hope.
Yeah.
Can I use my advantage?
Yeah, you do have 1 inspiration. You can spend it if you want.
11.
All right. So 2 of them turn to sandstone right in front of you, leaving a still not insignificant portion of them headed straight for Ithrin.
That sucks. Sorry, Ithrin, I tried.
Did you want to move at all, Lulu?
Am I within swinging distance of this?
Yes, but you wouldn't be able to attack this round.
Okay, then I don't need to move now. I'm good right where I am.
All right. Alan, what would you like to do?
I'll try to shower them with arrows.
All right. You fire off in that direction with your crossbow. Go ahead and give me a attack check if you don't mind.
So that was 9 plus... I have proficiency with this, right?
Yep. So yeah, you would add your proficiency bonus.
That's 11.
All right. You fire.
Wait, hang on. Plus 4. 15.
So it'd be your dex. It's your dex bonus plus your proficiency bonus plus what you rolled on the die.
So I got 9 on the die, so it's +4 hit DC, right?
Right. So you got a
plus
13.
2 proficiency bonus.
No, proficiency bonus is figured into that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So
Okay.
you got a 13. Right?
Yes.
All right, that does hit. Go ahead and roll the damage on the weapon.
That's 11.
Excellent. So you shoot an arrow into the center of them and like make a Dunefish swarm kebab.
Yeah.
Piercing through several of them.
We're gonna eat tonight.
I was about to say, you said kebab to describe it, but that is definitely going on a spit somewhere soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be delicious.
That brings us to the Dunefish swarm. They are still up and active, so they're going to basically come and like fill Ithrin's square and just start crawling up her legs and chewing.
Turn into a bird and fly away!
Oh, this is gonna make my plan real fun.
Does a 14
Have
hit?
a self-destruct button.
14?
Mhm.
Oh, that is my exact armor class.
Okay, let me check their actual hit points right now, because that will affect their damage. Okay, they're still above half.
It won't hit.
Oh?
I'm gonna use Shield Ally, so she gets +5 AC.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, so these Dunefish start crawling up your legs, right? And you're looking down in just abject terror as you see their remarkably sharp teeth starting to close on like the edges of your fur. And though you don't take damage, you feel like a pinching as several strands of your leg hair is pulled out as this mystical shield pops up around you, and they start like bouncing off of it onto the ground at your feet.
Oh, I don't like this.
I also probably yelled, "Get back!"
All right, and that brings us to your actual turn, Sherlin.
I'm gonna yell, "Get back!" And ready in action for when Ithrin gets back. To cast a twin ice bolt at the Doomfish one.
Okay.
Or ice knife.
All right. Ithrin, are you going to try to move backward?
Yeah, but I still want to be able to cast a spell when it's my turn.
Okay. So you step back. The swarm will use its reaction to try to take a chomp at you. Though you're still at plus... Is that +5 AC? Ah, it doesn't matter. They got a 1.
Yeah, critical fail.
They
what happens
absolutely
when they
miss.
critical fail? Do
They
eat
explode.
each other?
Yeah, they start chewing each other.
One of them gets distracted and starts eating the corpse of one of its fallen members.
Stupid fish.
I wish it was like vampire, when you have a critical fail, you like rage out and then you do stupid shit.
Those are our best moments.
All right.
Good times. Alec does not look amused, remembering the times he got critical fails.
So
All right,
I'm waiting for them to do their thing.
Go ahead and make your attack. I'm sorry.
I was hoping for a little more back. Like one more square.
I can help you eventually.
Do you back up one more square, Ithrin?
Yeah.
I mean, it already took its opportunity attack. So, yeah, now I'll light it up.
All right.
Light it up.
Okay, the first one misses. The second one absolutely hits.
Well, either way, they still have to make the dex save for the cold damage to half it.
First one does not. First save is failed. Second save is failed. Wait, I might be lying. Because their stats aren't programmed in, so let me double check that. The first is succeeded, the second is failed.
Okay, so they take 7 cold and 9 piercing.
All right.
Nice.
And then I'll move back.
Oops, wrong character.
Not Ithrin, no.
No.
I didn't mean to shoot you, Ithrin. I'm sorry.
All right.
You've done that enough.
It's okay. It happens to all of us, Charlong.
Tan, it is your turn. And Tan, as you are floating there holding Charlie, the two of you notice these various different movable pieces start to extend and contract one by one, almost as if they're reading in a certain pattern. They are jutting out like 3 inches and then slamming back into the place that they are in. Like this thing has just turned on.
Okay. Does it say anything that Charlie can read?
It's not saying
just
anything.
The stars?
Yep.
It's like the panels that the stars are in are moving.
Yep, they're popping out and then popping back in.
Do I know what that means?
You have no idea what that means, besides that something has turned on.
So I think just in general, Tan would be like, the stars are moving! Because that's what Charlie initially said in general. And then I think I go from holding the kitty like this to like putting the kitty on my back.
All right.
And then did the fish really just get frozen?
Yeah, a bunch of them did.
I was thinking of going to go pick up a rat to go with my cat action. but is the rat okay now? Okay, Ithrin, sorry. I'm calling you a rat.
Yeah, she seems to be fine. She did not get wounded.
Perfect. Then I guess I'm going to attempt to move all the fish swarm and push them onto the rocks, not on the sand.
Okay, so you're gonna like try to swoop down and push them with your lash?
I was going to. Well, can I push them with a dash, or do I have to use like the not fury blows?
No, with that lash attack. That's what I was talking about. Your elemental whip or whatever it is.
Yeah, the fist of unbroken air.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Because they're swimming in the sand, right? Not on rock?
Right, so you can push them out onto the rock.
Perfect. That is what I've decided to do. The kitty's on my back.
All right, so they have to make a save, or you have to make an attack check?
They have a save DC of 12.
And that's strength?
Yeah. Strength saving throw.
I bet you that's not going to go well for them. Let's find out. Nope. They
so
do not
on a
make it.
fail, they take 3d10 bludgeoning damage, plus an extra if I spent more key, but I didn't.
All right, go ahead and roll your 3d10.
Ouch. By the way.
Oh. That is a 21.
All right,
Ouch.
so the good news is there's no more Dunefish swarm.
Hooray!
The bad news, particularly for Ithrin, is that that spell does not protect you from bits of Dunefish. that have exploded and just sprayed you, like head to toe. You're covered like Ash in Evil Dead. You're just dripping.
Does she get to catch one to eat it?
Eat it.
One probably did land in your mouth.
But it's like the rain song where it's raining candy. Just open your mouth.
I mean, like, Ithrin is not gonna look a gift fish in the mouth. But we also have that kebab. We should save that kebab.
We should save that.
While you prioritize eating, I'm just going to clean you off.
I mean,
it's for all of us.
The kebab landed about here. It is still intact, but it's now laying on the top of the sand right here.
I take it.
I mean, that's fine. Sand washes off.
It's parmesan. Was it crusted?
Right.
It sounds like Haiku and Ithrin are about to fight over this kebab.
I personally took it.
Meanwhile,
this thing is still spinning, right?
Brings us up to Breck, and yes, it is still moving. In fact, the movements are getting a little faster and a little louder.
That can't be good.
Arcana? Also being like someone who studied cosmology and stars.
Sure, go ahead.
Doesn't even mean anything.
In the meantime, though, it is... go ahead and make your check. Breck, what are you doing? Breck, where did you go?
Are we still fighting?
No, we just killed him.
This thing is moving and making noise.
Breck is excited. He will run to the thing.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
You're running at the thing?
I'm cautiously up to no further than you people, but you see how far back I am? I missed all of it. I'm just like, everything, guys.
I'll just check it. We're running at the thing that's spinning.
I did say the stars were moving.
Does that mean anything?
The stars are not moving. The panels are jutting out and then going back into place. It's not rearranging at all. If that makes sense.
So, Alent is gonna go as far as she can to still hit it with a crossbow. So I'm gonna be 100 feet away from the thing that's spinning.
All right, so you're gonna back up 100 feet?
Or 50 feet, because I'm like about 50 feet away from it now. So I'll back up another 50.
All right, well, you'll have to wait on your turn. Haiku, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna hold my action for now. I'm gonna actually get a little closer though. So I'm gonna move like right here, and I'm just gonna hold my action. There's no way I can help with this. I'm not good with puzzles, presumably.
Okay. Ithrin.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move up next to Charlie because this looks interesting and I want to watch.
Okay.
And then I will hold the rest of my action.
Charlie is flying. Don't forget.
Yeah, but like on the map.
Right. Charlie, it is your action. What would you like to do?
I don't really know what to do at this point.
Okay.
Solve the puzzle.
I think it's all Charlong because he knows like those stars, right?
Charlong got a 5 on their roll.
Oh, womp womp. We know nothing.
Well, let's just leave this alone and leave. We're all a bunch of
activate it and walk out. Okay, that was good.
Yeah, cool.
Bye.
Let's get the F out.
Yeah, we're a bunch of dummies.
Yeah, I mean, I realize something's happening, but I don't know what triggered it or anything else, so it's kind of hard to...
I'm gonna just say that it wasn't freaking out until people started climbing onto the temple. So, way to go, climbers!
Everyone's welcome.
I actually believe it was when something died. But
are we out of combat?
No.
Nope.
No.
That's ominous.
So, Charlie, if you're just holding your action, you can certainly do so.
Yeah, I guess so.
If you do want to share your information that you've gleaned about it so far with the party, you're welcome to do so.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. So you shout that it's a star chart. Lulu, what would you like to do?
I mean...
Okay, so it's spinning.
Weird.
Yep.
Right?
No, it is not spinning. So imagine each side of this obelisk has panels on them, right? Each panel is probably 3 or 4 inches wide, and they're on like imagine them being on like a dowel, and that dowel can extend out and pull back in. They can also theoretically be moved, but right now they're just extending out and pulling back in without moving in what seems to be a random pattern along each face of it.
What if I don't know how strong this thing looks. What if I try to stop it?
I mean, you'd have to get up there, so you can spend this turn trying to climb it.
Sure.
All right,
Let's do something crazy.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check. Are you going to do anything before you start climbing? Any bonus actions, maybe?
Yeah, I'm in a rage now that you asked me for that.
All right, you'll have advantage on your strength check.
Okay, but you asked me for athletics, you said?
Yep. So
and if I'm raging, I get to add the 2?
Yep, and you get advantage because it's a strength-based check.
Oh, good. Thank God. Okay, so that is 18 plus 6, 24 plus 2, 26.
All right, yeah, so Lulu lets out a howl and starts shooting up this thing. So it takes you get about 10 feet up the side of it, up to that first hole. And that's basically your action. Well, you could actually dash as your action, so make it to it this turn.
Okay, let's do that.
So yeah, you get up to it this turn. That brings us to Alan. Alan, what would you like to do?
Back up 50 feet.
All right, go ahead and move
But Alan, what's wrong?
Do you need me to move you?
I think I just did.
All right, rock and roll. Charlene.
I'm going to cautiously approach danger. I mean, I'm not really particularly perceptive, but my danger sense is up, so to speak. Just looking around. I don't know. Anything feel off?
Yeah. Give me a perception check to figure out exactly what.
Do I get to do anything with danger sense or no?
Just has its normal effects on you.
Yeah, no.
Nope, not great.
That perception check.
No, I mean, you just feel ominous.
Something's not right here. That's my action.
This is gonna end badly.
All right. That brings us to Tan.
So someone's climbing the pillar now.
Climbed. Yeah, she just shot up the pillar.
Everyone's welcome.
And there's nothing else that we know is going on.
No. Why don't you go ahead and give me a perception roll at disadvantage unless you have some way that enhances your hearing.
Does a cat on my back enhance the hearing?
No, it does not.
Odd. You would think. That's a 7.
Okay. You don't hear anything. The movement of these things is just too loud and mechanical and buzzy and confusing.
Okay, I think that since we're all on the same side, I think that Tan would fly. Can I go higher than it? Can I get above it?
Oh, yeah.
Even more?
Yeah, you can fly up as high as you want.
Yeah, I want to fly up much higher than it because we were at level of reading.
Right.
That, but I want to go up higher, and so that me and Charlie can kind of get a better view because obviously my perception sucks right now.
Do you want to dash? So you could go 80 feet. If you blew for step of the wind, you could go 140 feet straight up if you wanted to.
I hope I don't have to go that high. I would hope that, because you said it's 20 feet in the air, right?
Yeah, so you're starting at a height of 20 feet. So if you go up 80 feet, you'll be at 100 feet up.
Okay. Just to like kind of get a better visual of the field since nobody knows what's going on. I will do that.
I'll give this to you. As soon as you get up to that 100 feet up point, you can both see lightning sparking out of the other side, out of the bulge on the other side of the obelisk.
This is going to be good.
Is there anything that we can do at this time? Like at least say what's going on.
You can shout, "There's lightning," really loud if you want to.
There's lightning on the other side. Good luck, Lulu.
Breck, what would you like to do?
I jump back since I was like basically holding my action.
Sure. You can dash.
I'm gonna be like, fuck lightning. I'm gonna like get as far back as Haiku is.
Rick wants to check out the lightning.
All right, so you're stepping in?
Then on the other side. Just letting you know.
Yeah, I think Breck, because there's people in the sand, so he's like, there's probably not more things going on in the sand. So he's gonna like curve around and see what he sees before he makes a decision.
All right, are you able to move your token normally?
Yes. Oh my god. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm peeking around the side.
Yep. You definitely see the that bulge is opening like a dome, and it seems to be opening like in time with the parts that are moving above. Almost like that movement is causing it to open.
And the thing inside is a lightning-y thing?
It looks to be a sphere of lightning. Go ahead and give me a Arcana check if you don't mind.
Absolutely. Ooh, okay, +5. Good, we're gonna be okay. 16 + 5, 21. Woo!
Okay, we finally know something.
I know.
So you recognize what that is. It's called a Thunder Orb. Thunder Orbs are 4-foot diameter spheres of dark stone, and their surface is carved with arcane runes of confinement, which seem to glow from a brighter source within the orb. Thunder Orbs are generally used by spellcasters to guard places like vaults, tombs, temples. And they attack anyone that's not allowed safe passage by their creator. They're basically made by binding an elemental spirit into the orb. And the way they attack is by flinging lightning around.
Oh, fun. Are you sharing any of that?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to share all those things. I'm also wondering, I wonder if I can grab it with Spectral Hand, and or I wonder if I can break it, and or I wonder if I put it in a sack, it doesn't know we're here. Like, all of these things are going in my head.
That's
put it in a sack.
Those are all fair questions.
And I'm going to volunteer those to the class. Is it okay to phone a friend in the middle of my turn?
Yeah, you can shout. I mean, you're going to be running out of time by the time anyone answers you, but...
okay. So I'll tell them all the things, and then... You said it was 4 foot? I probably couldn't fit it in a bag then.
Yeah, it's 4-foot sphere. Yeah, it's stone.
That is stone. So is it probably too heavy for Spectral Hand then?
Probably. Spectral Hand's what, 10 pounds? Yeah.
Well.
So do we know any way to... Does anyone know any way to break it, or not really? Or you have to be allowed?
Yeah, whatever way you would know to break a piece of stone that's 4 feet wide.
Okay, so because I was going to ask,
got some
do you like to capture these, or you destroy it because it's attacking you, kind of thing?
I mean, your best bet is to either destroy it or get away from it. Okay,
so I'll do meta magic mimicry, and I'm going to twin. Damn it, I can't do that. Never mind. I'll do multiply missile. Excuse me, magic missile.
Okay, so you're going to twin a magic missile?
Yes. Okay. 4, 4, 4, so that's 5, 5, 5, so that one's 15. And the second one is probably going to be all 1. 4, 4, 3, so 5, 5, 4, which is 14 plus 15 is 29.
Nice. Yeah, you light it up with magic missiles.
Okay, good. Because I can't move backwards.
And it starts sparking and spitting and sputtering and generally being unhappy.
Hopefully
Does
that corner I'm around
end your
counts.
turn?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
And I'm going to say, okay, I pissed it off, guys.
Good news, made it mad.
Yeah.
Haiku, what would you like to do?
All right, so now after hearing that, I'm gonna. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I guess I'm gonna move like right around here.
Okay.
Move there, and then I have to cast. Wait for. Do I have to put? I have to use my action before my bonus action. Can I do?
They can go in either order.
Sweet.
Often one relies on the other one. So, which bonus action were you looking at?
My hex. I was gonna hex it first before I attack it.
Yeah, as long as you can see it, you can hex it.
For sure. So yeah, I'm gonna cast hex on it, and I'm gonna have it disadvantage on dexterity throws.
Okay.
And then I will use acid splash.
You are not close enough to acid splash, I don't think.
It says 60 feet.
Is it 60? Okay.
Yeah.
I stand corrected.
Sweet. All right.
I was thinking of fucking poison spray. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead and roll your
that
attack.
One's sure. That's gonna be a 9 plus 5, so 14.
14. Will absolutely hit.
Nice. Okay. So it says. This is it must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 acid damage. I don't even know I'm supposed to roll for that.
Oh, maybe you're not. Maybe it's just a save.
Yeah. So it's either it has to make the dex save or take 1d6.
It doesn't. Go ahead and roll go ahead and roll your damage.
Sweet. Oh man. 6.
All right. Not bad though. Not bad at all. All right. Does that complete your turn? Anything else?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Oh, excellent. Ithrin.
Okay. I'm going to step. I think if I move to here, I should be able to see it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna crossbow it because I don't think infesting it will work.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. 1 second. I'm sorry. Since I hit it, it takes necrotic damage.
Oh, roll your dex.
The hex.
Yeah, roll your hex damage.
Sorry.
Roll your dex while they're doing that, Ithrin.
Sorry.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Woo!
Hello.
And he takes 11 necrotic damage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage. You said necrotic?
Yeah.
And you got what on yours, Ithrin?
16 damage.
Okay.
Damn.
Nice.
Dice
That's
really
really
like
good.
me this turn.
All right. And that's what kind? That's just a...
Just crossbow damage,
Piercing?
basic piercing, yeah.
Okay, so it is resistant to that.
So it takes half.
Yep.
Piercing. Okay.
But that's okay. Double checking to make sure my math's not off, and it's not. Yeah, it is. Hold on. That's where we are. Okay. Excellent. That brings us to the Thunder Orb.
Oof. I don't like how gold red.
The Thunder Orb squeezes the rest of the way out of its platform as this this dome, like clicks into place, open enough for the orb to get out. And it floats forward and shoots out a bolt of lightning. So, everyone who's touched by that bolt of lightning,
Oh, thank God.
Oh no.
I need you to go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
It just missed Charlung and Haiku.
Yeah.
Just.
It like grazes like me. I'm like,
It like singes your horn.
yeah.
13?
Yeah.
My already broken horns.
Yeah.
That's 4.
If they were fully grown, it probably would have taken them out.
You got a 4?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It balances out the 20 from last round.
You take 30 lightning damage.
Oh my God.
Our healer is dead.
Yeah.
I got her.
Yeah,
I got her.
that one-shots me.
I died too.
Oh man.
How much overkill? Because those are 2 pretty.
3.
Oh, all
It
right.
puts me to -3 technically.
Okay, then you're fine. How much does that drop you over your hit point total, Rec?
-7?
Okay, you're fine too.
Okay.
So you both drop to 0, and we'll begin making death saves.
Yay!
All right.
God.
Well, this is fun.
That does not recharge, however. Charlie, it is your action. You see this lightning bolt shoot across and just drop Ithrin and Breck both to the ground. Breck's corporeal form again starting to turn into steam.
No, Charlie, I ain't going that close.
I'm going to healing word Breck before Breck disappears.
All right.
And I'm going to do that at 2nd level. So,
Breck appreciates you, Charlie.
All
I
of
just
this
love-
feeling really smart
I'll
right
get
now.
Ithrin next round.
I just love the visual of just like nearly missing me, just like.
It's only 6, but it's 6.
All right.
Yay, thank you.
Welcome. And I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Tim.
Isn't healing word a bonus action?
Yep, totally is.
Yep.
You're right. That's crazy. Okay. And then I guess I can't give. That's what Bardic Inspiration is too, right?
Right. But you are up high enough, though, that you can see, like, you have an unobstructed view, so if you want to make a ranged attack
Okay.
at it, you
I'll go
could.
ahead and make a short bow attack.
Okay.
Oh, that's an adorable visual. Just like little tiny kitty on top of this like
That was-
tiefling.
Actually terrible.
Aw.
10.
Just misses. Just misses.
Just missed us. Oh.
But a valiant effort. Lulu.
That did it.
Okay. Am I above it?
Yes, but you're on the other side of the obelisk. So, like, you have enough movement that you could just jump over the top of the obelisk and come down on top of this thing if you wanted to.
Okay, I have a question. Can I jump over, hit it, and then jump back?
There's nothing to really land on besides the Thunder Orb on the other side of that obelisk.
Is it bad to land on top of it?
I mean, it's covered in lightning.
You ate fire last
Just
time.
Lulu. She's
I
like,
know.
I'm just gonna walk into that wall of fire. I'm just gonna jump into that ball of lightning.
I'm gonna choke out the ball of lightning.
I'm gonna
Oh,
jump
we got
into that
some
ball
more.
of lightning in metal armor.
Guys, someone has to start the story going like that.
She's not wearing armor, so I mean, there's that.
I don't know what else to do other than to go.
I mean,
up
you
there and hit it.
are resistant to lightning damage right now, right?
I am.
So, I mean, that is an option. You can just lunge over it and try to take this sucker down to the ground.
How damaged
To be fair,
does
the
it look?
last lightning damage did 30 damage, so
It's really hard to see from where you're at.
Can I get a closer view and then assess whether I'm going to jump on top of the lightning thing?
You can get a closer view and then assess whether you're going to shift your weight and fall onto the ground. So, like, you can jump and then make your choice in midair.
Okay, let's see how dexterous I am in the air. So, okay.
So you shove yourself over, propelled by your rage, across the top of this obelisk. And as you come to the other side, you see it's got like some obvious cracks and breaks. There's lightning leaking out in places that don't have runes. Are you going to try to follow through with your attack, or are you going to try to miss it?
We're already halfway there. Let's just go ahead and just whack it.
All right. Make that attack check, please. Sorry about our screens. Mike will be back momentarily.
Okay, so that is... Do I get any sort of advantage from coming from above?
No, but you do get the +2 to your attack because of your strength bonus.
That is an 8.
All right. So despite your best efforts, you go to swing with the axe, and turns out you were a little madder than you thought, as you just completely overshoot it and land on the ground on the other side.
Did it even see me coming? Am I just like, oh!
You just jumped right over it. Go ahead and take. Go ahead and give me an athletics check real quick.
Okay. 12.
Okay, you break your fall, so you only take 1 point of bashing damage as you land.
Okay. the hurt to my pride is a little bit different, though.
But it certainly does keep your rage stoked. You're pissed. Aland, what would you like to do from way over there?
So
Backs up 50 more feet.
Now, just FYI, you saw that streak of lightning that shot out of the Thunder Orb?
Yep.
That streak traveled for 100 feet.
Ever.
Was it 100 feet? Like, exactly?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, you don't have, like, a tape measure on you, but you're betting it's...
Jesus. I'm gonna move, like, over here. Right? I can move and then do an attack.
Yeah, you can move your move, so you move 30 feet and do an attack.
So I move 30 feet, and then I will shoot it from here.
It will have cover, so it'll get +2 to its armor class. Go ahead and attack.
Okay.
You got to curve the bullet or the bow like
yeah,
Wanted.
curve the arrow, like in that Angelina Jolie movie.
Wanted, yeah.
Yeah. That was a good
that movie that's
you're
named,
really into the archer.
named after a comic book and has literally nothing else to do with the comic book that it's from.
Yep.
Oh,
The
really?
sharpshooter feet.
It's a Mark
I'm
Millar
gonna
comic.
use my inspiration because I tanked that.
All right, go for it. Yeah, Wanted's really good right up to the last page, and then it's fucking terrible.
I don't remember.
So that was 11 plus 4.
So that would be a 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we got to ban our first bot for the chat. Woohoo! That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
All right. 1d10 plus 2. That's 8 damage.
All right, it is resistant, so it takes 4. And that brings us to Charlung. What you got? Did you freeze?
I'm actually not even muted.
I was going to say,
Wow.
did you freeze? Or
I thought I was muted. I'll over and unmute myself, and then I'm not even muted. All right, so everyone's standing right next to the thing, as per usual. I mean, it seems resistant to piercing. It's a rock thing, so I'm assuming it's probably resistant to slashing too, but I'm feeling pretty, yeah. I mean, let's just go in there and smack it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smash it!
All right, it's still 10
Let me
feet
smash.
up. So you're going to need to try to, like, leap up to it if you're going to try to actually physically hit it with something.
Aggressively.
Well, Well, I mean, I do have like 20 feet of movement left.
Right, and so I would let you use an aggressive to jump and get that far.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so as Lulu crashes to the ground, Charlon comes running around Breck, who is like sitting up from prone, and like jumps and like kicks off Breck's shoulder. What are you trying to hit this thing with?
That's badass.
Just my axe over the top.
Give her a swing. Ooh,
Don't overshoot.
That will hit.
I think a 22 is going to hit.
Nice.
That
For
will
nice.
hit. All right.
Slashing.
So takes 3.
Yep.
I'm going to take some leaping lessons later.
All right.
So I'm going to end up on the other side of it then.
Yep. And that brings us to Tan.
Got to follow through with the leap attack.
Ooh. Yeah, we're 100 feet in the air, and
You can throw a cat at it.
We know
That visual
damage does not work. Oh.
Some damage is better than no damage, though.
Yeah.
Am I able? I guess I would want to use my staff, but I'd fly down there, but I mean, is my movement height as well? Like I can't get all the way down there, or
Right. So you would need to dash to get there. So you could step of the wind and still get there and hit.
How hurt does this thing look?
On a scale of 1 to 90, it looks like it's around 29.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
This is where we're going to wrap up for today.
Wait, what, Travis?
What's that? It's around. I said on a scale of 1 to 90, it looks like it's around a 29.
Doesn't make me feel confident. Though I am prideful, I'm still not an idiot.
That's fair.
I'm still not an idiot. I feel like she called us names, Charlon.
Is there?
I didn't hear it. My passive perception's 9. I couldn't hear it.
So
too angry to hear.
Does this pillar that we've been seeing move in and out, all these weird things, it's not doing anything else? We can't assume that it's helping the Thunder Orb.
Yeah, make a perception roll.
Sorry.
Good sign for perception.
I got a 12. I don't do good at it.
So from your vantage point, looking down on the top of it, you can see that the very point of the obelisk is starting to open.
Oh, God.
Oh, great.
Close it.
Oh, I love it.
Piques my curiosity. Why would it be opening? Do we know?
No clue.
All right. The orb is obviously not at the same level as the
Right,
apple.
it's half as high.
Okay. So I will fly down to see that. Like the tip of the apple.
Yep. So like
I don't want to use any.
opening 4 ways. So you fly down to the tip.
Yeah. To see
All right.
what.
That's about what you manage. So you and Charlie are now at the tip of the obelisk.
Charlie doesn't have a lot of choice here.
Breck, what would you like? Breck has stepped away.
I'm Breck right now.
She
I'm
didn't
Breck.
throw me at anyone, so I'm down.
So, Travis, I'm stepping in for Breck. They had an emergency
Sure.
that they had to step away for.
No
So,
worries.
Breck would like to cast Magic Missile and then potentially take some sort of cover.
Okay, that's easy. He can step over here, no problem. Go ahead and roll 3d4 for me.
I've never used these dice before. 3, 3, and 1.
So that's 4, 4, and
7.
2.
Yeah, you got it. Yep.
That's 10. Yep.
Thank you.
Excellent. All right. Breck fires off another round of magic missiles. The Thunder Orb shakes in the sky, but is still up. Haiku, what would you like to do?
I run up to Ithrin over here and get like right there, right here, and I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying on her.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah,
So
she's still croaking, huh?
Yep.
Yep. So when you cast Spare the Dying, I think it just automatically stabilizes.
Yeah, it's like I just touch her and then she like stabilizes.
All right. Anything else?
No, it's my action. Yeah, that's it.
Can they take cover anywhere?
There's nowhere really for them to go.
Yeah.
Oh, womp womp.
And Haiku would need to use an action to drag Ithrin, because Spare the Dying doesn't wake you up, it just stabilizes.
Yeah, you just don't have to roll anymore.
All right. Ithrin,
Appreciate it.
you are snoring. You take this action to snore. The Thunder Orb will roll to see if their Grand Lightning recharges.
And it won't.
It does not.
Yay!
So they will make a lightning attack at probably Lulu, because she's closest.
But I missed.
I know. I assume an 8 does not hit you?
An 8 doesn't hit me.
Sharlong is probably the squishiest person here.
Lightning shoots past you, hitting the ground right between you and Sharlong.
Oh shit. Look out.
And that is the end of the combat round. It is 10 after. So I would like to ask you all, do you want to get in one more round of combat before we wrap this up?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby's still asleep.
We can kill it. We can kill this thing.
All right, Charlie,
So
what would you like to do?
I'm going to go ahead and cast Healing Word on Ithrin. I'm going to go ahead and use level 2 on that one too.
Sweet.
And then I will shoot it.
Anything the cat can do with the tip.
That'll be 10 for Ithrin. I rolled way better, sorry.
Thank you.
Last one. And then my short bow.
I told you you'd be missed.
That'll be a 15.
Awesome.
Nice.
So it takes half, so that's 7.
No, that's not how much damage. That's how much it was to hit.
Oh, you definitely hit them.
It's 9 total.
All right. 9 total, so it takes 4. Because those aren't magical bolts, right?
Correct.
All right. It is still up. Lastly, I would like you to give me a perception roll, if you don't mind, Charlie.
It's going to be a 10.
Okay, you see that there's like something reflecting light down in that tip that's opening up, but you can't make out what it is.
I'm going to point it out to Tan.
Lulu, what you got?
All right. Let's try again.
So you also
Choke it
look
out.
up and see an arrow like coming at you and then like hit the orb.
Well, we're going to just take that arrow and wind up and pound it in further.
All right, excellent. Go ahead and make your attack check. You're going to need to use your aggressive bonus action to get up there because you have to jump.
Aggressive. Be aggressive.
18.
18 absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I feel like we were doing a Bring It On, so I was like, her name is Lulu.
15.
15 damage,
Yes.
of which it takes 7. It is still up, but it is like spinning around and sparks are shooting out of it. It's definitely on its last legs. Holland.
I'm gonna move a little to get a better look.
Hey, you can always tell me to hit it again.
Shot.
You want me to hit it again?
I could, yeah. I'll do an action surge and have Lulu hit it.
But that's the height problem, right? You're not technically next to it.
It doesn't matter. I can. Can she hear me?
Right. She's not within 5 feet of the creature anymore by the time you get over there.
No, but can she hear me from here?
Yeah, but she has to be within 5 feet of the creature to make the attack, doesn't she?
Oh, I do?
No.
Oh, okay. Then no, she jump back up and hit it again.
Yeah, when you take an attack action, you can forgo one of your attacks and use a bonus action to direct an ally that can see and hear you to strike using its reaction, adding the superiority die to the damage roll.
Yep. So, in a almost unmortal display of bounciness, Lulu hits the ground and pops back up. And says, "Hey, Pooh," and takes a swing.
That will be a 15.
15 will hit.
Plus D8.
No, the D8 is to the damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, to the damage.
Yep, so go ahead and roll your damage.
All right. 10. And then a D8, sorry.
Then I had a D8, yep.
13.
Woo!
So that'll be 6.
Is it dead?
It is not.
Ah!
Pieces start to like fall off the side of it.
Action surge.
You took your action surge to do the thing.
No, I didn't. That was my superiority die. Commander strike. That's an action.
Okay, so
an action surge is I can take another action.
So you moved and used your action to commander strike.
Yes.
How far did you move?
5 feet.
Okay. All right. Yes. So yes, you can action surge then.
Hit it again.
Do I hit it again?
You would have to give it to someone else because that requires her reaction, right?
Oh yeah. So I asked.
So you could have Charlone to do it.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Come on,
get her, Charlone.
One's just back there making us hit shit.
That's why I'm the commander.
Yep.
Tell the orcs to hit shit.
Yep.
I mean, can I?
Yeah. You absolutely. Right. You can make your aggressive move.
Cool.
This whole visual of me and Charlone just like jumping and just
melee.
And I'm just sitting here on my throne.
Does
just
hit them again.
12 hits.
Again.
For 14, so 7.
Yep.
Off with their heads.
You spring up at Alan's command and bring your axe down like dead center mass on this Thunder Orb. And it shatters into just 100 pieces and falls to the ground.
Yeah!
We did it!
Probably high five.
And then a Titan emerges from the
on the way down from the...
The top of the obelisk opens up basically directly under Charlie and Tan.
Oh, shit.
And as you look down, fully expecting some sort of horrific attack to be unleashed on you, instead what you see is...
That's where they hide the relic.
A book.
Oh boy, I don't like this. Oh.
There's no label on the cover. It does appear to be bound in flesh of some sort of humanoid creature.
It's a Necronomicon?
A Fang's Tooth Scimitar, which is like a magic type of weapon that's created by Asaatthi, a magic war fan of some sort, and
I want the scimitar.
a suit of molt leather armor that has various mystical signs inscribed in it.
Ooh, I want some armor.
I want that scimitar.
Well, you guys don't know what's inside it. It's only part I see.
So one of you who sees it should mark those down as notes on your character sheet.
What? What's there?
Sarah, you're muted. Sorry.
No one can hear you.
Travis, can you send me whatever it was? 'Cause I didn't get my notes open fast enough to write it down.
Yeah,
sure.
I didn't even attempt to write it down. I was just like, ooh.
It's a fan of scimitar and
I
armor.
had like 7 windows open and couldn't figure out where my notes were.
No problem. I will copy and paste that over there. There's also some loose coinage that appears to be like offerings that were made to the temple.
I mean, we'll definitely take that too. Are you putting it in the chat here?
And putting it in the Zoom chat. And that brings the combat to an end. What would you all like to do?
Woohoo! We did it! Go team!
And everyone survived.
At the end.
Kinda.
I mean, we all pulled through.
Yeah.
We did it.
I'm going to grab one of the pieces of the Thunder Orb after I get back over there. Sure, please.
Okay. You grab the pieces of the Thunder Orb you can find. How many pieces? Are you trying to get them all, or just
Just like a handful.
grab like some souvenirs?
Yeah, souvenirs.
Do any of us casters have identify?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Was that a yep?
There was.
Excellent. Do you want to do that before you
Sure.
wrap things up?
What am I casting it on?
Yeah, that's up to you. There are 4 items in there, and
Oh, just the items that you just gave me?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Do you get to use it on more than one item, or is it just one item per cast?
I think it's 1 item per cast, which is... Yeah,
But-
one object. So... That would be all of my casting.
Ooh.
I only have...
Well, we can do it before camping.
Yeah.
That's fine. I can only do 3 of them, though, because I have 4 in this one.
So do you want
I'll go
to?
ahead and have it do the Book of Knowledge.
Are you gonna do those now, or are you gonna wait until you get to camp?
When we get to camp, but I needed to figure out what I was using it on.
Okay.
I don't know if I should do the scimitar or the warfan.
I mean, theoretically, you're doing whatever else tomorrow, so.
I suppose.
Assuming we don't blow all our spell slots on murdering lightning orbs.
I use cantrips.
So is this enough for us to level?
Yeah. Take 2 levels.
This is not enough for you to level. So you are casting Identify on the book here, though.
Take 2 levels,
Yes.
commander over here.
The book is a tome of understanding. This book contains intuition and insight exercises, and its words are charged with magic. If you spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book's contents and practicing its guidelines, your wisdom score increases by 2, as does your maximum for that score. The manual then loses its magic but regains it in a century.
Dibs. Just kidding.
Here's the thing. This is interesting because me and Charlie both see this. Charlie's on my back. I don't know. Let's see it.
I'm like, hey, Tan, you don't want that nasty ass book. That's beneath you, girl.
I don't think we're probably going to go over what we have until we.
I agree with Charlie. I feel like here, I'm bigger. I will carry. We will talk about the same.
All right, and with that, we will wrap things up for this session. So, any questions, comments, complaints, or concerns?
No, super fun.
Excellent. Glad to hear it. So, yeah, let me look and see if you would actually level just based on the XP that the encounter's worth. I bet you no.
Oh, don't bet us no. Have faith.
Well, we had the Basilisk, the Sutak, and the Orb and the fish.
Didn't you just level?
Yeah, it was after the Basilisk.
That was before
Yeah.
the Basilisk.
It was before the Sutak, but after the Basilisk.
Yeah, it was before this. It was before the Sutak, but after the Basilisk.
Mm-hmm.
So no, there was not enough that you would be close to leveling.
Yeah.
Although Sutak.
We didn't kill one of them.
Right.
That's true. One of them, Sutak, got away.
Ran away with just a few less hairs.
Forcing them to run away still gains CFD.
That's true.
No, I know.
All right. So, yeah, that is the end of our session. We will be returning to the channel. This was our GenCon special play, so thank you all for making time to join us, and thank you, players, for making time this weekend to play. We play normally on the first, third, and fifth Wednesday of each month at the Plastic Age Plays channel at 8 p.m. Central or 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going to just do a quick round of goodbyes so everybody knows who we are, and then we will be back here to play this Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm also back here on the channel tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central for my other Scarlands campaign, which is Scarlands: A Family Affair, and that'll be episode 1. So if you get the chance to tune in for that, it's a good time to jump on. So making our rounds, let's start off with Breck. Go ahead and give us your pertinent details, please.
Hey, my name's Raj Keeper. I play Breck, he, him, and he needs to learn to stop rushing the enemy. Maybe stay away and cast from a distance like he's supposed to. See what we did there.
There you go.
Mike,
Hey.
you're buzzing.
Yeah, Mike, you're buzzing like crazy. All right. Next up, we've got. Was there anything else, Breck? Because it felt like he got cut off at the end there.
That was it. Glad we got Lulu back. Hopefully, stop dying. And go blue. Join the Air Force. Yay!
Woo! All right. Next up, we have Haiku. Please give us your pertinence.
All right. Am I still buzzing?
Nope, you're good.
No.
Okay, cool. I'm Mike Mutant. I play Haiku. I am a comic artist from Chicago. I have a Patreon where I release my comics every Wednesday. It's patreon.com/Mike Mutant. And you could also follow me on Instagram at Mike_Mutant.
Rock and roll. Next up, we've got Ithran. Give us your pertinence, please.
Hey, my name is Rachel. I play Ithran. We are both she/her. And you can find me pretty much everywhere under Stolen Fires, Twitter, Instagram, Ko-Fi. I've got a bunch of cool stuff in the works, and I would love to brag about it, so follow me so I can.
Excellent. Next up, we've got Alan. Give us your pertinence, please.
Hi guys, my name is Milena. I play Holland, the person that didn't even get into battle this time. Because I was just like, nope, I'm gonna be all the way back here. It was really fun. Today was fun. In real life, and I also really I'm enjoying telling people what to do. Fight my battles. In real life, I'm an artist, illustrator, comic book artist, also from Chicago. And I have a YouTube channel where I give art tips and do process videos on Procreate and with Copic markers. So if you just search Milena Deneno on YouTube, and that's me everywhere also. Oh, she, her, both of us are.
Rock and roll. Next up, we have Charlung. Please give us your pertinence.
Hi, I'm Corey Frank playing Charlung. Both of us, they, them. And I'm a software developer. Lately been working on Caves of Cud, which is a video game that has insane amounts of content. You should check it out. That's it for me. Nothing new.
Rock and roll. Next up, we have... How did things get all messed up here again? Mike always breaking my stuff.
I'm sorry, my internet sucks.
Who did I skip? I skipped Allie, right? Did I get you yet, Allie?
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, you go.
Hi, I'm Allie. I play Lulu. She, her for both of us. I don't do anything as awesome, as interesting as all the other people on this podcast. I'm just in sales, and I do some life coaching on the side, and I just come here and have fun and break some stuff. I'm excited about Alan letting me take 2 attacks, though, because that's what I live for.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear it. And then next up, we've got Tan. Please give us your pertinent details.
Yeah, hi, I'm Tori Clark. I am she, her, so is Tan. I am an actress, writer, and director in Los Angeles, California. And yeah, just excited. Been doing a lot of podcasts, been doing a lot of D&D with Travis and Rachel on the stream. Podcasts with Roz, my sister's Allie, and I have great artist friends all over. That's why Corey and Milena, Sarah, Mike, Travis, yeah, everybody. I'm excited.
Rock and roll. And then last but most certainly not least, we've got Charlie. Please give us your details.
I'm Sarah Sharnover. I play Charlie. We're both she, her. I am an author, and I have a YouTube channel where I talk about writing, and sometimes I actually write while I'm there. And then I also do, like, vlogs. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Rock and roll. So, yeah, please go make sure that you find everyone on their various social medias and that you follow and like. If you have not yet done so, please follow this channel so you know when we go live. Shoot me a sub if you would be so kind. If you have Amazon Prime, you do get 1 free sub for Twitch every month, and I would love to be your free sub. The encounter that we ran tonight and the creatures featured therein are included in Scarredland's Creature Collection, which is available at DriveThruRPG right now. It's full of amazing monsters and does have a few extra encounters built in the back, complete with VTT maps and stuff like that. So really good book. It was really fun to work on. Super stoked that it's out there. So please head over to DriveThruRPG or I believe Indie Press Revolution and get your copy of the Scarredland's Creature Collection. And I will see you all real soon. Please stay safe, stay socially distant, wash your hands, wear a mask, and we will talk to you again. Hopefully see you on Monday. Bye.
Hi, guys.